time they say, let's go to XYZ, uko like, I can imagine right now I can't, sina do. Watakuita mara nne?
Never hang out with people who are saying, let's go to Mombasa for the weekend.
Thank you.
Na hata hawajui basi zinapandiwa wapi.
Nyanyukes.
Au ni maflights.
Watu wa
flight.
Okay.
Wewe hujawahi panda ndege, Waitherero. Wanasema maflight, unashindwa sasa hiyo airport. Tunaenda JKIA. Kwenda Mombasa.
Una passport? You have no passport, girl.
Do I need a passport to go to Mombasa? Uko na maswali.
You don't know where the terminals are.
My levels. Tuna terminals. Hujui ile bus station iko pale Wilson, mnaingia tu vile mna.
Hi, we are two baddies, one mic. And we are sorry you did not see us last week, but we are here. My name is Kathomi.
My name is Turi Faye.
Welcome to another episode of Two Baddies, One Mic. When we started this conversation, I feel like even the energy is low because like the realities are setting in. The realities are really, really setting in.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, life is a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
It is. But girlhood will teach you things that you will not be able to analyze until you're much older. Yani, you have lived that experience, you have felt bad, you've done all the things, like you've done all the laps, the all of it. But it's too late for you to go back and do better, act better, and just choose better for yourself. And oftentimes, I feel like that is a huge, huge issue when it comes to friendships. And not only the aesthetic friendships that you choose, but also the aesthetics of friendships that you choose to clamor onto. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it certainly does. And personally for me, I love like girl relationships. I love womanhood. I love girlhood. I love just knowing I have a sister out there, because in the thick of things, these are the people you fall back on.
Yes.
But it's very difficult for you to create these roles and for you to sustain girlhood relationships. So difficult because the world is built the way it's built. Society is built the way it's built. First of all, right off the bat, there are so many things that discourage girl friendships, and we are always pitted against each other. So, from a very young age, you're always having that mentality of, oh, girls will do you dirty. But that's not the case. That will only happen in situations where someone was a horrible person, isolated incident. So the same way we put in effort into our romantic relationships is the same way we put in effort, mutual respect, accountability into girlhood relation, as you just want to have a good sisterhood. That is all I want. But then the society we are in just creates other situations, especially when you're younger, you find yourself in very, very strange situations.
Yep.
So this episode is about, hey girl, as you are growing up, these are the situations you are going to come across, and it is very important for you not to take them too personally, and for them not to change your narrative about what a girl relationship should be.
Yes, and I think in the last 2 weeks, we've seen a lot of eruption of the same things, and even more specifically this week alone, we've seen, let's give a very clear example of people who used to be friends. We don't know what happened, but hey, hapo kuna kitu iliendelea. Annalisa Mungai and Vera Sidika, they were once such close friends, like really, really, really close friends. But you start to see the theories that are now coming up from both their fronts, and it looks like something just skewed a little different, and people just didn't know how to come back from that, And oftentimes, especially in these social media spaces, in these entertainment streets, oftentimes you will find that it's usually like a very small misinterpretation or miscommunication or just missed tactic. One small thing can ruin a friendship that otherwise would have been a beautiful and strong budding friendship. I will take an example of how it would seem, from what I was reading anyway, it would seem that a lot of people kept comparing them. Just as Turi said, a lot of people kept, what's the word? pitting them against each other. Like, oh my God, Vera is trying to look like you. She's trying to copy your aesthetic. She's trying to dress like you. She's trying to drive the same cars that you're driving, and so on and so forth. And yes, that said, at the beginning of a friendship, when you guys are really, really close, can really be a nothing burger. Like, I know that you know that you're not better than me, and you know that I know that I'm not better than you, and I don't think that I'm better than you. So regardless of what people are seeing from the outside, it doesn't affect our relationship. But over time, as this is said in repetition, is said over and over and over and over again, one person could get a big head and think really truly, you start to draw strings that are invisible. You start to draw invisible strings of, by the way, you're right, because the dress that I bought, she bought that dress. The shirt that I bought, she bought. And for them, it's like the bag that you bought, she went and bought. That outfit that you bought, she went and bought. That shoe that you bought, she went and bought. These could be mere coincidences, or truly, I like the same things that you like. So what's wrong with me going out there and buying the same thing? Like, I don't understand that issue. Then number two, there was also the issue of how close-knit they were in terms of their relationship with their partner. Because Otile Brown and Vera, when they were dating, they were such a beautiful couple. We all admired them, we loved them. But Annalisa was also really close friends with Otile Brown. So when they split up, according to what I'm reading, I'm just saying, according to what I'm reading, according to what I'm seeing, it would seem that Annalisa may have then ended up being friends with Otile Brown, which, if we're breaking up, you are breaking up with my man too. Like, it doesn't matter how close you guys were. If I'm breaking up with him and you're my friend, you're breaking up with him too. Like, let him find new friends, right? Those friendships are very, very crucial. And how you fall after my partner and I have broken up really determines what kind of level that we're able to, because it's impossible to come back from that. Like, you chose him, and during a very difficult time that I needed you, you chose him.
You also get to know who was truly your friend and who was your friend by association,
and to whom you are just a plus one,
and who's loyalty, because loyalty is also a huge part when it comes to girlhood. If you're my friend, my bestie, my sister, my chosen sister, and then I break up with somebody, but you're still like friendly like that, I will clock that, and I'll be like, oh, okay, that is strange, weird. And here's the thing with even like romantic relationships. Yeah, we are friends, but if I break up with person X, but okay, maybe you guys knew each other before, and you also don't break up with them. And it's like you're trying to toe that line. Here's the thing. When these romantically involved people ever sit down again, they are going to talk about it.
You're going to be an enemy.
And you're going to find out,
you're going to be an enemy.
I thought she was my friend, because when I was when I was saying all of these things, why were y'all having conversations? And also, sometimes we forget, like, my man is not your friend.
He's not our man.
He's not.
And it shouldn't be that way.
And it shouldn't be,
It becomes so blurry.
And even if you're the one who introduced us, you should also have that boundary that you do not cross. You don't try to look like,
Yeah, but he was my friend first.
Like, I introduced yourself. Like, you're trying to keep something. Like, calm down. Like, simmer down. Because eventually, we are going to find out. Like, we're going to compare notes. Like, oh, like so-and-so said. And I'm like, huh? Okay.
Plus, also, it just causes, sometimes you're not even planning on becoming malicious. It's just that we're talking, you and I have an issue, and because you and I have an issue,
mention something.
You speak to my husband, and you're like, at that time, you have a lot of bile, right? There's something really, truly going on between us. But because y'all are friends, now you're spilling this bile to my husband. Eventually, he's going to come back and tell me, right? And all I'm looking at you is I'm looking at you funny, because we haven't gone back and backtracked every single thing that happened in between there. All I know is that at one point or another, you talked smack about me, and here we are now. Why create such an environment when you can easily just choose not to?
So I feel like I have also experienced a lot of heartache and a lot of disappointment when it comes to, friendships. Because like in my pursuit of these sisterhoods and what girlfriends should be, like, so you grew up watching the show Girlfriends, like that close,
that kindred spirit.
yeah, in my pursuit of that, I've been very disappointed. And I'll give you an example or a reason why. Number one, when you don't truly know yourself and you don't know what works for you, and you're kind of codependent on these other relationships. So sometimes when I think I'm being friends with you and we're the best of friends and I've bared my soul to you, I will feel disappointed when you do not reciprocate or you do not like do things the way I'd expect us to do them. But that's because I already set a bar in my head. You are not privy to it. So I could come and say, oh, fake friends, fake friends. But if you're being really, truly honest, were you all really friends? Or were you like friends to that level? Or were you just friends? Again, the importance of categorizing. Is this my acquaintance?
Close friend,
my friend, my close friend,
bestie,
my bestie,
or just your girl,
or just
she's just a girl. She's just my girl. Like,
categorizing that is so important because it will save you from so much heartache. You're over there including yourself in somebody's life, and the whole time they're like,
yeah. You could have even been a friend plus one. You're just my homegirl. Because like
friend by association.
Yeah.
But now you're involving yourself in my life, and I'm just like, but you're not my friend like that. So now you're making it awkward for anyone. Their feelings are valid when they feel like, you're being too much. And you have absolutely no right for you to go on social media and say, that is a fake friend. No, she's not.
She was never your friend to begin with.
Or you just did not, you were too...
You didn't read the lines. You didn't see a clear boundary. You just overimposed yourself.
Exactly.
Yep.
And it's heartbreaking.
It is.
And as a young girl, you're going to feel so hurt and so left out and so ostracized because you're thinking, you guys didn't want to hang out with me because of this and this and this and this and this.
The truth is, they really weren't your they weren't your primary friend. Okay? Understand when you're the primary friend in a relationship and when you're the secondary friend.
True.
Please be clear on those things. Mm-hmm. But like in the same beat, there was that other thing that was trending on TikTok, which will bring me to another point of pretty privilege and what category you put yourself in when it comes to being pretty. Okay, understand where you lie with a particular set of group of friends. So I've been on 3 or 4 TikTok. I don't know how to explain that to you, but I've been on 3 or 4 TikTok, and there's been this one girl who was talking about her friend who was plus size, but she went and got the surgery, did the thing, did the work. Body is T, right? In comparison to what she was anyway, body was T.
You went fuck me, you fucked the old body.
That's exactly it. And so she was friends with this 3 or 4. And they would hang out quite a bit. They'd be at clubs. Like she was saying, the way she was even introducing her to the mayor, introducing her to like the ballers and so on and so forth.
For y'all who don't know what 3 or 4 is, it's that socialite lifestyle.
It's that socialite lifestyle. Yeah. So actually, yeah. So basically, she would be, when we're out at the club, they'd go together because they're friends. That she'd, hey, come, let's go out. They have bottle service. They have a table. They're living their best la vida loca lives. But every time this girl would then have to go to like overseas. We're going to Turks and Caicos.
Been flew out by Drake.
We're going to Coast. We're going to Paris. There's a game happening at, I don't know, the Super Bowl is happening, and we're going to be meeting like Drake and the likes. She would never invite this new body, right? So it started becoming a thing of, the friend is like, why do you never invite me to go to these particular out-of-town type shindigs, when you're going to meet the wealthiest of wealthy people on their yachts and stuff? You never invite me to these yacht parties.
Thank
you. Kwa nini hutaki tuende Cape Town, babe? Kwa nini mi sikuenda na nyinyi Trinidad? Okay? Kwa nini sikuenda na nyinyi? Like, mbona hukuniambia? And she's like, I didn't know how to tell her that I'm saving her from realizing something really important. Yes, you're hot, but you're not the level of hot that I can take you everywhere. You're hot enough that we can be at the club together. We can have like a table on our own. We can have the boys, coming through and buying us the drinks and whatever. But like, you're not hot enough for me to take you on that trip.
You're hot for this area code.
You're hot for here. You're hot for the club in Nairobi.
Kivuka boda.
Tukienda na nyuki. And then, how do I tell this other girl that these people, as they're asking us to come, they usually say, come with your friends, but show me the pictures of the friends that you're coming with.
Send me their socials.
Send me their social media. Let me check them out on
They
socials.
never pick you.
And they never choose you. You're not the kind of hot that they want. So she's like, how do I tell my friend that I love her, I value her, she's hot, but I don't want her to feel like that girl? And there was an even worse example where like you're going to the club, because in the States, they do things very differently. They go into the club, and as they're walking into the club, she's allowed to come in with her friends, but like the moment they're about to sit down,
the promo, sit in the section.
Anamwambia, manager anamwambia, enda uninunulie pale Red Bull, nichukulie pale Red Bull kwa bar. By the time she's coming back, her seat is taken, hana kiti. So she's over there just helicoptering on VTs because her friends were hot, she wasn't. And it didn't look like he would be able to get her friends in without her. So she was just used for her hot friends to come in. Yeye ako huko helicopter, ende akatafute huko kwa general admission huko, ende ukakae na huko kwa VIP, huko kwa regular. How do you tell this person that? So it's very, very important as a baby girl that you realize
the
where
levels to it.
Are you at? Are you pretty that they want to take you everywhere? And if that's not you, then it's okay.
It's okay.
Just accept where you are at. Because that is a realization that a lot of people take so personally. No,
you can't come.
No.
And you're like, you guys are acting like we're in high school. And
no. The reality is, no, you can't come. And I remember I had a friend who she'd do that, like she'd be flued in, flued out, like she was always hanging out with the white people, but like I would never be with her when she's hanging out with the white people. Cause I'm like, why am I never with you when
you're not the aesthetics?
I'm just not their aesthetic. I am not that dark, skinny
looks
girl,
like a child,
looks like a toddler, or a marathon runner. Like you're either enigmatic or you're a child. You look like a baby, I'm just not there, So I am too light-skinned for them. They don't like me like that. There are all these things, and it took me such a long time for me to just be like, okay, we're different aesthetics. Because then we would also go to some places where guys don't want to hang out with her. All the attention is on. So choosing where and not taking offense, because it's not them that they're a problem. It's the men.
Exactly.
It's the men.
And before you get offended, because I know some of you are gearing
You're about to be in the comment section saying, "Honey, I'm not pretty."
We're not saying that. We're saying that even you personally, you, Wajiro, don't you make the same decisions? When you're going somewhere, there is a friend you're going to take.
Thank you.
Because if I go with her, I'm going to have a good time.
Yes, the party will be lit.
We're going to have a good time.
She dances till...
But if I take Modhoni, tutaenda huko, ifike saa 3 kusema kinataka kulala. Kuna makelele. No, even you do make decisions about your friends all the time. And it's always to what is going to suit you the most. So you should not be offended when somebody else does it.
We'll always get drunk, mnambeba. And that day you just really don't want to carry anyone. You just like,
I'm dressed cute, I have my heels on. I don't want to carry Njerine and know she's going to go and over there black out and start doing embarrassed. Have you ever gone out with somebody who pees themselves when they get drunk? So if I know you're that kind of person, mimi naenda.
Ama you don't want to go with Jerry because she will never be autampigia tu muulize uko wapi kam. Okay, uko wapi kam, she's dressed like a venye anajisikia, wewe umekuja umepiga luku.
And But then I used to be hurt sometimes, okay? Because I would see, I'm just seated at the home and my friend, wako huku Instagram, hey, babes,
why am I not invited? You just don't know how to
in
dress.
fact, nimeanza kupiga luku the other day. Hata siku hizi,
you don't know how to tie strap?
Like mimi nimeanza juzi. So back then, my look was like jeans
Bolero,
and a t-shirt. And
na nini na cap ilikuwa pilot nimekumbuka pilot
business casual. My look was a jacket with my t-shirt, like my v-neck t-shirt and jeans. Na
sneakers.
Na sneakers.
Makeup wapi?
Kanatorohea na karudisha nyuma.
Ndio hii tu.
Hii slit. Nagongea hapa nafanya inagonga hivi. So that was my look, and I would be so offended when my girls with their miniskirts and their high heels, nimeanza kuvaa heels juzi,
and their makeup
and they'd go to the club
and their hair,
and Aki babe, we're at Milan, and I'm like,
Milan ukiingia una realize you can't just sit anywhere. Okay,
kuna so Milan was like new. Aki kama hamjui your FOMO, like your friends are
at the new club,
they come and tell me, that Niger guy, like he bought tables, he paid the bill, blah, blah, blah. He's so nice, I'm going to meet him. So I'm like, Aki, babe, why did you not go with me? She's like, maybe next time. But now when I'm older,
you get it.
Mi nilikuwa mshamba.
Thank you. Accept it.
Sikuwa najua hizi vitu. Like, mnajua kuja niambie, hey babe, nimwambie hey.
Where? Saved by the blood of the lamb.
In the name of Jesus, leave me alone. Ningeenda huko niwaharibie vibes.
So unaenda huko ukianza kupatiwa pesa, unapatiwa 2K na unakubali. Them over there asking for hundreds of thousands.
Unauliza utakunywa nini?
Crest, baridi.
No, enyo tu unajua mko na guarana. Na wanasema Martell, wanasema bottle.
Guys huko in Dorimes,
kuna black ice. Ain't no way they were gonna go with me. Mi nilikuwa mshamba. Like the small things that used to give me joy, they're not on that level. I was living with my mother.
Where are they being picked up and dropped off? Thank you.
They're in their apartments in Kilimani.
You're living
they need to pay rent.
Okay, you're living in Kamulu. Wakianza kudrop watu.
Like mi ukinipatia like 3K, I'm gonna be grateful. For them, they're like,
girl, I got 70K, I need to pay for rent.
What's this gonna do for me?
Hair, human hair.
So many nilikuwa fala. But I used to feel FOMO. I used to feel like, they're fake friends.
They choose me.
Ikifika ni video mimi nataka kuenda.
Hawaenda biangi.
No, mimi naendaga nao. Mimi nawaitanga. I would never do that.
That's another thing. Why are you also calling them? Because they're pretty, they fit the aesthetic and so like, be real.
Be real, babe.
Be real.
Be real. Because we be so quick to call people fake friends.
The way real.
But is she actually your friend?
Do you show up and show out? Okay? You think Vera is going to start calling... Good example. You think Vera is going to start shouting you out? Say, umevaa kale ka... You remember like, we saw someone, amevaa kale ka kabolero kakona sequin. Kameshine.
Kisimama kwa mataa hivi.
Nywele ya color red.
Na blind watu wako huko nyuma.
Red na purple. Wait, get serious. Be real.
And also sometimes it's the money. And you ain't got it. And you don't look like you want to find it. It's that simple. And you get so offended.
Every time they say, let's go to XYZ, uko like, I can imagine right now I can't. Sinado. Watakuita mara nne.
Never hang out with people who are saying, let's go to Mombasa for the weekend.
Thank you.
Na hata hawajui basi zinapandiwa wapi.
Nyanyuks.
Au ni ma-flights.
Wanasema flight. Okay.
Wewe hujawahi panda ndege, Waitherero. Wanasema ma-flight. Unashindwa sasa hiyo airport. Tunaenda JKIA. Kuenda Mombasa.
Don't have passport. You have no passport. Girl.
Do I need a passport to go to Mombasa? Uko na maswali.
You don't know where the terminals
are. Levels. Tuna terminals. Hujui ile bus station iko pale Wilson, mnaingia tu vile mnaingia. Sababu huja experience. And here's the thing, there is a time for everything.
Nobody's going to put you in a private jet, baby.
The things I used to be so sad about when I was younger and feel so left out about, I can now comfortably enjoy. And it makes so much sense right now.
You are ready for it now.
And right now, I don't have that pressure of, if I go with this person to Mombasa, if I go with this person to wherever,
tukikosana,
I must sleep with this person.
Thank you.
I must do all
there
of
is
these
no obligation
things. Like, I'm good. Like, mi ukienda huko unifikisha huko uanze kuact brand new.
I can get another room or I can go back home.
Niko na fare. You know, so I feel like the pressure we usually have when we are younger, it puts us in... You know, there's a time I like snuck out of the house. Hizi clubs ilikuwa pale Westlands. Wate. Ni Aqua. Aqua ama ilikuwa inaitwaje?
Hypnotica.
Hypnotica was that floor, and then there was another one.
The bottom.
Yes. I've snuck out of my mother's house. Wapi huko? Tunaishi Waithaka. Unajua hata Waithaka after a while matatu waziendi. Tuko kichakani.
Iko na curfew.
Nimeambia my mom, naenda sleepover. Okay, ni wapi sleepover? Ndio huyo mimi. You said hakuna mambo ya cab. Nimepanda matatu ngapi ndo nifike huko? From Waithaka to town. From town to Westlands. That's the easy route. Kuna hasa ingine yenye ilikuwa fikanga ni shorter. From Waithaka to Kawangware to Udhero. From Udhero now to Westlands. Nimefanya hizi hesabu zote.
Uko na fare ya how much?
Nidage Kenya. I mean 50s and 100s. That's my currency in my wallet. Nidage Kenya Westlands. Hururu. Gigira kirafu. Tumeanza perambulating. Do you have the money? Hii mambo ya kwenda club mnaangaliana hivi. Mnakaa hivi.
One bottle, one shot. Karibu mwanze rationing ya shots.
Yo glass moja unabembeleza. Hoping and praying. So embarrassing. Why? Because of the pressure. You also want to tell your friends, I went out. I was outside. Outside doing what? You should have been at home.
Suffering in the cold.
You should have stayed home.
You should have been eating
You've lied to your parents.
In your house.
If anything happened,
how are you getting out of there? The security issue that is raised there, my darling.
You have to wait until morning
worth it.
For you to go to CBD.
For you to pick up another matatu.
What the hell? Can you stay home? Like, just normalize staying home. No?
I feel that.
And we say this a lot. Like a lot was saved on our ends simply because we stayed home.
Yeah.
Kama hauna fare,
kaa kwenyu.
Kama huwezi jitoa your place,
kaa kwa mama yako.
We feel mafomo huko ukijambiaga hiyo siku.
Imagine it's okay. Because like honestly, the decisions that I could have made, the things that you could have ended up in,
the situation.
So you go and find them, the Nigers, and then they do what they're doing to people now. You were there saying, oh my God, yeah, I want to make out with like everyone. Now you have herpes. And then what? Okay? Let's get serious. It's not all fun and games.
First year, I'm 19 years old. I'm in Eldoret, new city for the first time. I mean, first year. I look like a child. Literally.
Because when you go back to those videos, you're like, okay, I see why people said I'm cute, not beautiful. Because you look cute.
I look like a child. Today's where I literally looked like a child. I don't know, I met this gentleman. I don't remember how we even met. Anyway, we knew each other. He was a government official. Okay? Alikuwa mtu wa government. It was Uhuru era. He was in the money. So, you know, like somebody like picking you up from your hostel. Hata ikuwa hostel, nilikuwa na karoom kule, kutuwa kunitangu aje, uko kwa slums. Anyway, there was a kakijiji next to a school. Sogomo, nilikuwa na kabedsitu uko Sogomo. So this man with his big car, anaingia vichochoro kumejaa matope.
Si hata saizi wanakuanga huko.
Amenikujia
bedsita. Kasarani mweki. Endo utaona.
Unaingia, anakupeleka town.
Utaona.
Anakunulia machips. Unapata mimba sababu ya chips. Anakunulia machips, manini. You know, you're very fascinated. Wow, I feel special.
You're being driven in this car.
And then one time he tells me, hey, I'd like you to join me in Nairobi. I will send my driver for you just to get you to the airport. I've got you your flights and everything. You come to Nairobi, we chill for the weekend, and then you can fly back. You know, you could fly back.
Unasikia
on Wednesday.
The heat on your head.
You fly. Hata sifikiri. driver akanipigia simu, hey, I've been sent by so and so. Nikianza na kuname drop huku.
VIP.
Utasema ulikuwa fani na watoto. Anyway.
Predators. Wanakuanga wengi.
Utasema ulikuwa taka nini na watoto. Driver calls me. It's like, hey, I've been told to pick you. You know how foolish I am and how much of a child I am. I've not accounted that I'm going away for a full weekend. So have I even packed a bag? Mi nilioga, nikavaa my
Sunday best,
my jeans, my V-cut top,
and the borero,
my jacket. Nilikuwa na jacket kingine huko black and white.
Kama pilot, ukumbuki?
Na sneakers. I've not even packed like extra underwear. I've not packed it. Even nimesimama, nikamngojea nje ya gate. Akanipeleka on our way to the airport. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with that flight or anything. I think he got cancelled. He said, oh, okay, actually, plans have changed. I'm actually now coming to Eldoret. You just wait for me. So he told me to go wait for him at the sports club. But now, like, looking back, I'm like, so ningine Nairobi nikiwa tu nimesimama hivo. Nikae Nairobi siku ngapi? If anything was to happen, what would happen? You know, like nikifika Nairobi, aniambie, I don't want to see you. Nani angenitoa Wilson? Yae.
Alikuwa anaitwa yule msichana Millicent, the one who got pregnant?
Ningeambia mamangu nimefika aje by the member of parliament.
Alleged, tuseme tu alleged, because
how do you tell your parents?
Now she's dead. Why? She put her trust
in a nigga. Stupid hoe, how you?
Who had been consistent for a long time. But when she started thinking about settling with said man, decided, oh, let me have a baby.
Let me get pregnant.
Akasema, no.
And that pressure of this day is like being a baby mama to a famous person.
Don't do it. Because you're still a mother.
You've seen your friends, they've trapped famous person, they've trapped a rapper, they've trapped a footballer. They have
alimony.
Child support. Kenya. Nani atakulipa child support? Mtashindana huko kwa chief. Unajua huko hata mpelekeni court.
Jua inawaka.
Uko na court fees.
Oh my God.
Utashindana kwa chief wa area yenu. Mwambieni atume za unga. You just
unga.
Do stuff.
Another very important thing now that we have spoken about pretty privilege and deciding that aesthetics cannot always work. It's not always for aesthetics. You can't always want to. Some friends you will keep, but painstakingly, because you have to keep up with them all the time. And I've seen someone talk about this. There's a girl, I don't know whether she's a 3 or 4 on TikTok. She's funny though. She's always talking about her experiences and the way they went to the club. All of them. So her friend finally invite. You know, because she was always like, why are you never inviting me? Why are you never inviting me? Akamwambia, actually this time, one of my other friends, ni birthday yake, twende.
Okay, kuja.
Akasema, oh, what about bus fare? Akamwambia, actually, all you need is 3K, okay? Your fare from home, because they were neighbors, your fare from home to there. Because food, taken care of. Drinks, taken care of. You just need to look cute. You just need to look good. The ballers that come are ballers. Ndio huyo akapiga luku, akavaa nini, she looked really good, sexy. Wakaenda, wakafika, anafika huko anashtuka, anaona watu wanapatiwa ma presents kubwa. Yeye alikuwa na 1500. Sijui amelipa 1500 kufika. Hana. So akasema, acha tu nifunge haka 1500 niweke kwa bahasha. Nipatie kama
something
gift. Dokeshabie. Mbona unajiembarrass? Why would you embarrass yourself like that? So she put the 1500 Kenya shillings, put it in her bahasha, give it to the girl as a gift. How are we getting back home? Don't worry, the ballers are coming. And the ballers came. The ballers came. The chafua dismeza. The dorimes that were dorimat. Okay? Like there were bottles on bottles. Food in plenty. She's like, nimefika.
How can you relax when you do not have transport?
I have arrived. If I nyakuwa one of these, my life sorted till infinity. Okay? Now, she doesn't know when or how. But their friend, the birthday girl, started getting drunk. Akaanza sasa kulewa. Analewa. You know the one for drinking, you're drinking with hasira. As if something had gone wrong. So she's asking the friend who invited her to the friend's party, nika wewe ndio ulini-invite tuende. Sana kuuliza, hey, what's happening with your friend? Why is she drinking like this? Wanaambia, don't worry, this is a small thing. Her man was supposed to show up. He was the one taking care of the bill and so on and so forth. But they've had a little tiff. So she's just trying to figure it. She's just trying to tuliza herself as she figures out what to do. Me, I want to be invited to the next one. Sini future proofing. You have to future proof. I want to be invited for the next one. So we will persevere. As we're hopeful. Because she's never suffered. According to you, she has never suffered. Like, she'll find out. She'll figure it out. Don't worry, she'll figure it out. So me, I'm hinging on you. And you're hinging on her. Tukae. The ballers were like, crying bitch. You know what you got time for that? The ballers started dipping. Juan Carlos by Juan Carlos. Mabeshte, wale wamekula, wamekunywa, bill imejaa. And then the bill was like, what, 300K or something. The bill is now 300 because they did all the dorimes and the arididiris, right? All of these people started, one by one, dipping. And because she's not drunk, I'm not drunk enough, or I'm not too drunk, I can see what is going on. I keep asking you for updates. Hey, what's going on? Has the man responded? Kunendaje? You're like, just calm down. Wacha moha. Hey, stop. Why are you acting brand? Why are you acting like, act like you've been here. Act like you've been here, okay? Act like this ain't new, okay? What one? You know at the end of the day what happened? She's like, okay, the man is not going to show up. Let's just try and figure out how we're going to crowdfund this. Okay, you call your people, try and find out how much you can find. Me, I'll call my people, I'll try and find out how much I can find. And then she'll call her people and find out how much she can find. I came with 1,500, which I gave as a gift. Who am I crowdfunding from? Now we're stuck. I can't leave. Because the bouncers already know what's going on. They're not going to let you go with that bill unpaid. So now the three of you are attached. Your friend is drunk. She's blacked out. Right? She's blacked out. So the two of us are the ones figuring out how to offset this bill of 300,000 Kenya shillings. What does that teach you, young little woman?
Stay at home.
It teaches you that aesthetics.
Stay in your mother's house.
Aesthetics don't always guarantee finance, okay? They may look good. They may be dressed to the nines. They may look like they have it together. Like, she's the baller friend. I've invited you to come meet my baller friend who has baller friends. But this girl can't even pay the bill. The baller who I was inviting you to meet, the aesthetically pleasing girl, didn't have it. She no bag. Now here we are looking at each other, trying to figure out how to pay for this bill. Don't always run with aesthetics. Aesthetics aren't always a guarantee of money, guys. Really serious.
In the same beat, my lovelies, just normalize not being a victim of circumstance.
Can't always.
Normalize, like, there's no way your whole story is like, oh, people have done me so dirty.
Me, I've had many fake friends. Me, I have suffered. Me, I was left.
It gets old.
It does.
And here's the thing.
And you're getting old too.
Use it as a crutch when you're younger. It won't get better as you're older. You're going to be over here 50 talking about fake friends. Do you know how crazy that is? Here's the thing. Go to spaces where you're loved, you're appreciated, and learn to mirror energy. You know, like clock it. I know I want a sisterhood and I want all of this. But the minute
the mean girls start pulling up, girl.
Clock it and mirror it. Like, don't let somebody bully you in this year of our Lord. And I know it's easier said than done, but just normalize not being somebody's bitch. You know?
And I know we're always saying
people will go out of their way to do that to you. Like,
girl, look, cute isn't always kind. Just remember, just because she's cute doesn't mean she's kind. Just because the group looks like they're really cute and nice people does not mean that they are. They may look like the angels that have descended upon earth, sent to help with our eyes so that we can see beauty, see body.
You see how you meet your celebrity, like you meet a group of friends that you know from social media and like, oh my God, I hang out with them and they're so mean. Like, what did you expect?
Why didn't you give aura for aura, guys?
People who've crafted their whole identity on social media, like, friendship is no longer friendship, it's like PR. It's
Aesthetics, we are telling you aesthetics.
We are networking. I'm using you because you have followers, so now we are friends because if we create content together and we can cross posts, numbers are good. We are friends because of what we can give each other. There's not a basis or a foundation of trust, mutual respect, or love or anything.
Yeah,
we're just friends because of what you could give me. Like, I get this, you get this. So when you realize when in such a situation, instead of crying to high mountains,
they used me.
Julie's a higher. Okay,
how am I benefiting
for this?
What can I get out of that?
If I cannot get anything from that,
exit chat quickly.
Cool. Find another one. Hey, yani usikue fala ukiwa town. Especially girls. The fear I have is just having a daughter, because I fear that she may experience some of the experiences I experienced. And they were so heartbreaking and they were so crazy, because I'm like, why would you do that to me? Like, I'm just a girl. And it's crazy. Like, some people are friends with you because they're jealous of you.
Money. Some people are friends with you because you're always taking care of shit. When we need to go to a party and I know I have no money, I'll call Turi. Okay? Because I know Turi got it like that. Turi got it like that. She's not... Sorry. Let me use someone else.
No, it's okay.
Akinyi got it like that. She may not be the prettiest, right? She may not dress the best, right? She may not be, but she got it. Like, she got it. Like, she's, we're not going to be embarrassed. If the dudes that you were planning on meeting disappear on you, decide not to pay the bill, Akinyi will sort you out. Don't worry. There are people who just are like that. You are their bank account. I've told you this before. If you don't got it, make sure you know somebody who's got it, right? Lazima ukue na a human bank account sometimes. You gotta be smart about this, But Akinyi, what is she getting out of it? She knows she ain't that pretty. She knows she ain't got it. Like, there has to be a trade-off. Don't be...
Can I confess something? Can I confess? When was it? When we had hung out.
Yeah.
The other day.
Yeah.
When we were all of us.
Yeah.
And then I was going home.
Yeah.
And then somebody said, oh, we're going the same way. Yeah. And I lingered that story.
I know.
And I lingered it because I know the dynamic that you guys have. And I don't know why I got so triggered immediately. I was like, you won't do that to me. And it was so raw. I even got scared. I was like, oh, did it show? Like, oh.
I clocked it, but they didn't. I clocked it, but they didn't.
Once again, when I was ordering my whatever to go home, they're like, oh, I thought we were going together. Oh, like, I want to do something for someone because I want to, not because already in their head, they've already decided that it's me who's coming through for them like that. So I got so triggered. I was just like, oh, why did I get so angry at that? And I was like, okay, Usa, just... That was intense. I felt an emotion.
I feel like I do not want to discuss this any further. Because the dynamics of so many of those conversations that we had on that day were this.
Yeah.
Decide where you're at. You can't be over there standing with people standing up to take a picture and saying, I'm too fat for this. Let me sit in a corner somewhere. Right? Let's
Yo. Like, I couldn't understand why I was so mad when I got home, and it wasn't just that isolated incident. There were so many things happening, and I kept getting angry, and I didn't know.
It was a combination of so much stuff.
By the time I even got a headache at some point. I was so triggered. I was just like, God, why did I come? Why did I come? So many things were happening. I'm just like, oh shit. Oh. So even like there's a time you were talking to me and I completely like spaced out, but I was just in my head out. So much was going on. Just like I need. So even me
we really need to decompress. I feel like we need to decompress about
at my
that
big
story.
age.
Yeah.
At my big age, I'm still experiencing situations where I'm encountering mean girls. I'm just like, at our big age, you're being mean to me. Like, oh, that's crazy. No, I'm just saying, like, even like at our age, we're still experiencing those
for
situations.
sure. Those friendship dynamics are like real.
I'm just
like they're very real. And you know, sometimes when you
hivi ndio tunasema tag your real besties down below. Or share with your people.
Just come to terms with what is true. Come to terms with what you will accept.
Tolerate.
Come to terms with not being a victim or being the punching bag of people. Come to terms with the decisions you make so that it doesn't always feel like someone has taken you for a ride or a spin. Just as you are making this decision, just always remember you can say no, right? Because like no one is holding you hostage. If I just say no, imagine it will just be no, right?
And the most difficult of all is also be accountable to yourself.
Be accountable.
Recognize your role.
When are you being problematic?
Like when was I being the drama?
Yeah, like am I a trigger as well?
Like everyone is this, but if you're the common denominator,
you're the problem.
Like jite kamkutano meeting ujiulize, hey,
it's difficult to do that because like don't want to be performative in a friendship. I just want to be a friend to one person or two, and I'm good to go. I can't be fake nice. It feels like a lot of work. So choose what and don't go backwards. If you make a decision, just make the decision and keep it moving, right?
True.
If you know for sure this friendship can only go as far as acquaintances, don't try and force it further than that. And that's okay too.
Don't force issues.
It's not fair to you or to the other people.
Be your own friend.
Girl.
And learn to stay at home.
Watch a movie. Like, have you watched Mulan 2? Do you remember what Mushu said?
Kaeni home.
Watu wakae home. Hey.
Kaeni home, watch vitimbi huko. Sunday evening, you don't have to be aside. Watch huko marirants za mother-in-law. Do some.
How I Met Your Mother ujam. Sababu, how is it possible that they met their mother at the very beginning and the other mother was killed off 2 episodes? Alikupatiwa like 4 episodes maximum. Their mother na wakamuua. Anyway.
The plot
just annoyed you.
Anyway, we need to go buy mandazi before they close. Bye. Please remember to share, to subscribe, to tap on the notification button so that when we post new content, you get to know about it firsthand. Okay? And thank you so much for always supporting us.
Yeah, and let us know what kind of friendships you're in. Are they these aesthetically pleasing friendships, or are you choosing to do the right thing from the very beginning, which is picking your struggle and a struggle that you can achieve? Let us know in the comment section. Kama tumegonga home, tuambie pia. Kama tumeshout sana, let us know. For now, did you like it?
The question we ask. Did you like that?
Bye.